Another tag, I did say. My makeup story. This one might be long, so I'm going to try and get quick with it because there's more talking as opposed to this or that. Okay, question 1. How old were you when you first started wearing makeup? Quite young. I know that I had little bits that I'd kind of acquired from places and little bits that I'd taken from my mum's cupboard when she didn't use things anymore, things that like relatives had given me and stuff like that. So I was wearing makeup probably early teens, if not pre-teens. I would probably say about 11 in fact. How did you get into makeup? Same way. My mum didn't really wear an awful lot of makeup when I was a kid, but she did have a lot of random stuff that she didn't really notice if I used because she didn't wear makeup. So because she rarely used things, if I was using them or if I was borrowing them, she wouldn't have noticed because she never used it. So it wasn't from my mum being into it, and it wasn't from like watching or like that kind of thing. That like it seems like with all the other people doing this tag, that's what they're all saying, but it wasn't anything like that for me. I don't know how I got into it. I don't know why. I don't know if it was a school thing or what, but I just know that I wanted it, and I used to like experiment and mix things together and whatever. That's how I did it. What are some of your favourite brands? I really like Maybelline, Urban Decay, obviously. I'm not really into like L'Oreal or Revlon. MAC I like, but it's expensive. It depends on what you're looking for. Like with MAC, they've got an array of different colours. There's certain things from MAC that you can't get anywhere else. Like a certain shade of something you just cannot dupe somewhere else. A lot of things you can dupe, but a lot of things you can't. There are a lot of things that if you like that, you have to buy it from MAC. But I don't really like that. I don't want to only be able to buy something from that one place. It's nothing quirky about it. It's just a shade you can't find somewhere else. If it's a little bit different, like with the Urban Decay stuff, if it's a little bit quirky, then yeah, or like with Benefit, I really like Benefit, then it's something a little bit like collectible about it. But probably, if you really, really looked with some of the Benefit stuff, you could get that shade of brown or that shade of whatever somewhere else. I like brands that aren't too crazy expensive, but it seems collectible. It seems like attainable, that you could have everything, which it doesn't with MAC. What does makeup mean to you? Everything. I wear makeup every day. If I was going out on a day off, I would still wear makeup. Might not wear a full face of makeup, but I wear it every day. At some point every day. I would occasionally give myself a day off if I've got really bad skin, because I've been getting really bad skin recently. Then I would occasionally give myself a day off and slather myself in all kinds of creams to try and get rid of whatever breakout I've got. But I'll do that on an evening anyway, so I'll still like my makeup that day. But it just means that you've got more confidence to go out and be confident, and you feel better about yourself. You can create whatever you want. You can just be a different person every day. I really like that. If you could only wear 4 products on your face, what would they be? Until a couple of years ago, I didn't really get into foundation. And I get that it, evens out your skin tone and everything, but if I had to choose between foundation and concealer, it would have to be concealer. I need something a little bit thicker to cover blemishes, under eye circles, whatever. I might blend it out and, blend it onto my face and things so it didn't look too crazy if I hadn't got the perfect colour match. But if I had to pick, I would pick concealer. I'd have to pick something eyebrowy because my eyebrows are never the same colour as my hair. So maybe like an eyebrow kit or an eyebrow pencil. This is hard. 4. Powder because I'm always so shiny. And mascara. I know I'm missing like bronzer, blush, things like that. But if I had to pick the 4, they would be the 4. If I was like in a real mega rush, getting ready in the morning, that might be what I did. Unless I had my eyebrows tinted, in which case I'd do like bronzer or blush. What is your favourite thing about makeup? Okay, I kind of answered that already with what does makeup mean to you. Just that you can change yourself every day and be creative, and it's just, you don't have to be the same every day. I know that I've met people in the past and they've said, oh, I know someone that you know, and they never know. They never have a distinctive, oh, it's this person that's like this. Because my hair's always different, my makeup's always different, and I'm never the same all the time. So I like that. You can be different all the time. What do you think about drugstore makeup versus high-end makeup? Some of it is better. It just is better. Nail polish, I don't see the point in spending an absolute fortune on nail polish when some nail polish that costs nothing is so much better than the ones that cost like £10 a bottle. Mascara, same deal. Some of it that you get from the drugstores is better than you would spend a lot of money on. I know recently I found, it's drying out a little bit now because I've used it so much, but the one from NYC, I think it was Showtime mascara, that I thought was nearly as good, if not as good, as the Bad Gal Lash from Benefit. Mascara can definitely be bought drugstore. I like foundations and concealers and things from Maybelline. Again, they're drugstore. I liked the coverage that I got from one that I bought from MAC, but it broke me out. So what's the point? You know, you try to cover things, you're not trying to make them worse to have to cover things. So obviously the more that you wear it, the more that you have to wear it because it's broken you out. It's a real, it tears you in half, things like that, because nobody really knows. Unless you, it's impossible to tell. It's impossible to tell what is better than another thing because you can't have two of you at the same time testing exactly the same thing. And one week I could test one foundation and it could be absolutely amazing, and the next week, I'll test another foundation and I'll think it's rubbish. But then if I'd kept using that original foundation the following week, my skin could have been rubbish as well. So it's really, really difficult to tell what is making the difference in what. So I tend to only buy the high-end stuff when it's something that I really, really want to test to see what it does for me, or if it's something that I want to collect, something that looks a little bit quirky, a little bit different, and that's why I like Benefit and Decay, that kind of thing. They bring little things out that are collectible. What is the one tip of advice you can give to any beginner? Don't wear too much makeup. Don't put too much stuff on your eyes, don't put too much stuff on your cheeks. Go really, really, really subtle, because you can tell someone that hasn't worn very much makeup or is new to makeup because they've put too much of everything on. And the foundation line, don't do that. If you're a beginner, don't wear foundation altogether. I didn't wear foundation until I was about 21, 22. I was only concealer till then. Don't wear foundation until you have to. What is one makeup trend you never understood? Orange faces. Why do people have orange faces? I don't understand. People want their face to be a different colour to the neck, and when they don't want it to be a different colour to the neck, they permatan everything so that everything is the same colour and everything is orange. I don't understand this trend that everyone wants to have black hair and orange faces. Everything else I can pretty much get on board with, like people that have crazy eyebrows or people that have crazy eye makeup or something mental with the lips or something, because it's a bit creative. But orange, there's just this army of orange people. That's not creative, it's not original. Everybody's doing it. I don't think it's good at all. I hate it. And lastly, what do you think about the beauty community on YouTube? In general, I like the beauty community. I think that there are a few people that make it bad for everybody else, but in actual fact, I don't think that they're a part of the beauty community. They're just random haters that come from nowhere that hate on everybody else. I think those people that go out there and ruin everything aren't part of that community in the first place. And so the beauty community on YouTube as a whole is really, really lovely. Everyone's really inviting, everyone's really, really welcoming, really, really nice, and that's it. I think even the people that people hate are really, really nice. Just give everyone a chance. People hate people because they've got money and because they buy expensive things. You can't hate someone because they buy expensive things. You can be jealous of them. It's not a very nice trait, but I'm jealous of everyone. You can be jealous of someone, but you can't hate them because they've got money. I know there are some really, really nice YouTubers out there that people hate. On those horrible forums, people talk about them like they're horrible, horrible people, and there's nothing wrong with them. They've just got more money than them, and so they're jealous and just really horrible. So the beauty community on a whole is really nice. It's just the people that are not a part of that community, that hate us, that make it not so great to be a part of sometimes. But that was my little rant. That was that tag. I will do some more, and if you've got any requests, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.